Welcome back to Talking Dragon Age, the show where I talk about Dragon Age. Today is going to be a lot different from other episodes in that I won't be talking much about the lore. Instead, we're focusing on the bane of existence to all BioWare fans. Yeah, that. Now, this is not a problem unique to Dragon Age. I can't count how many games where you create a character, but there's just something a little off and you don't know what, but it bothers you. Or you do know what it is, but you just can't change it. And often, you get a character looking perfect in the creator, but in-game... Okay, that's a little extreme, but you all know what I'm talking about. So today, I want to explain some of the biggest problems and a few potential solutions that BioWare could use. Now, like I said, this is not a problem unique to Dragon Age. Mass Effect is another good example. I have seen that opening a depressing number of times, trying to get my Shepard looking right. But as of Mass Effect 2, they implemented character codes, so you don't have to start all over if something is just a little off. I love that. It also makes it much easier to share characters online, or start another playthrough and not have to worry as much as far as getting him or her to look the way you want. Why don't they do this in Dragon Age? Well, I'll defend BioWare for a second with the fact that the Inquisition creator has much more values, and so translating that into a code would probably be huge. That said, and I am by no means a programmer, but I have to assume that somewhere in the game's save files, that code exists. So while it may not be simple for players to copy it, I fail to see why you can't save it. Maybe as a preset. That would make things immeasurably easier. I mean, sure, it wouldn't really help our ability to share with others, but at least we wouldn't have to start all over for another playthrough. But again, I am not a game developer, so I have no idea how easy or difficult this would be. But if they don't like that option, I have others. Like this. A visible grid. So when you're trying to copy sliders, you're not fumbling around for 20 extra minutes trying to figure out quite where the cursor is in the enormous square. But if they can't do that, there is one other idea I have. My personal favorite. This. Like I said, I understand if a code can't be easily shown or copied, but for individual sliders, X and Y coordinate values should be totally plausible. Now, I'm just guessing where the cursor is in these images I'm showing, but I'm sure the game could potentially show us an accurate value for its placement. So while we may not be able to share characters with the push of a button, or even save them for another playthrough, we can at least write these down and accurately recreate and share our characters with others. Again, I am not a programmer, I am not a coder, I am not a computer, I am not Legion, so if anyone out there does have experience in this area and can explain why one or all of these can't work, please leave a comment. So long as there is a reason, I'm fine. But before I sign off here, I'm sure a lot of you are expecting me to talk about the Mirror of Transformation. But I have so much to say about that, it's going to get its own video. Yeah. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, Tala, not Das.